Awesome. Okay. Welcome, everybody, back to the Date Night Podcast. My name is Taylor, also known as T-Flow. We are here this evening with our king, Spencer. Hello, Spencer.
Hello, T-Flow.
How's it going?
It's going great.
It's been a quick transition. We just had you on last week. Now you're on the other side of the table.
It's crazy. It
Yeah.
happened so fast.
Okay, so last week you were unfortunately not the winner.
Tough.
You didn't win the second date, but I will say you brought in a huge group of people yourself, and you were a hot commodity for everybody on Instagram.
I don't know that I can believe that.
We had so many people submit to come on tonight, so I don't know, but you had your A game.
Just adding more pressure. T-Flow,
No,
thank you.
If
Didn't
anything,
need more on
you
me.
don't need to do anything. These girls are going to fight for you. So how did it feel last week? Were you nervous last week? Was it what you expected?
I felt pretty good going in. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Right? I felt like I had an idea of who Emily was.
Yeah.
And now, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
You don't even know the names of the people.
I don't even know.
Yeah. And we have tried to do a very good job of hiding that until they come up and put the headset on. So,
Right.
Okay. And then I guess my next question for you, what was the end? Were you bummed you didn't win, or was it did you think you had a good shot after you did your date?
I felt pretty good. I thought I had a good shot of winning. I wanted to win. I'm a competitor, right? But no, I mean, watching it back, I watched it back, and
Yeah.
I was like, Maddie C was the right choice.
Just kidding. I know Maddie C. But I will say, based off of all 3 dates, I thought that you were going to win. And I think a lot of people did. But that's okay. That's why you're here now.
Right.
You didn't win, so you got the opportunity to come back. So this evening, you're going to be going on 3 dates, as you know, short mini dates.
For sure.
It's going to go Madison,
Okay.
Brooke,
All right.
and Madelyn. And don't worry, you don't need to remember. Trust me, I had to remember those names right now, and I was just like, "Who did I get them right?" But you will.
Madison, Madelyn.
Yes, but they're
It's tough.
on the opposite end of the spectrum
True.
here.
True.
So we did that on purpose, but we'll repeat it a couple times. So.
Okay.
And what are you looking for? I know you're an outdoorsy kind of guy. You're 28, so
Yeah.
what kind of girl are you looking for, and what are you looking to get out of this evening?
I mean, I'm looking to have fun tonight.
Good.
Hopefully meet someone very cool, very interesting. Obviously, they're outgoing. They're adventurous if they're doing this. So
Yes.
they've already got a leg up on everyone else.
That's very true.
But yeah, just someone that is willing to do whatever it takes to have fun. And
Win your heart over.
that's right.
Win
Yeah.
your heart over. Okay, so we will get started with this evening. Like I said, we're going to start with Madison.
Madison.
So
All right.
we'll bring her on up.
Bring her up. Madison snuck up here.
Madison, sorry, we were giving his roommate a quick shout out. So,
I had to get here early. I was just too excited.
yes. Madison, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. You kind of came up here real quick. So,
No.
mics are hot. You guys can take it away.
Okay. Well, I have to say, I watched you last week. I was
Great.
here. And, COVID's been hard. It's been a long time for the girls. We've been growing. We've been learning a lot. We've been, understanding ourselves. And after last week's podcast, I have to say, my fields are ready to be plowed.
Oh,
Love it. She did her research.
I did my
did.
She
research.
prepared.
Is
You-
that
Oh
a
my
good
God.
thing?
That is.
Okay.
did.
That is.
I did my
You-
research.
you did a good job.
Thank you. That
That-
was rehearsed.
Well, that
Just
pickup,
a little.
yeah,
just a
that
little.
pickup line definitely hit home. I wasn't expecting you to say that last week.
Oh, when
either,
when
so.
you look at you, I would have never expected you to come out with something like that. It was a surprise.
I'm just innocent? What are you saying?
I would have thought that you would have, just asked a good old question, but I was like, woo, it was bold and I liked it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did.
So you mentioned you've learned a lot of things. You've grown over COVID.
Grown a lot.
What's one thing you've learned?
That's a good question. I think that learning how to be good with silence and good with slowing down and good with quiet, because in our generation, I feel like we're so about moving a million miles an hour
Sure.
and doing a million things. So I feel like finding time to be silent and learning hobbies and taking that time for
Yeah.
yourself. How about you?
Interesting. I would agree with that, and I would
Yeah.
also say learning that you're more capable
Yeah.
of what you probably didn't know you're capable of, right?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
just being able to try new things and learn new things.
Yeah.
You getting camera action over there?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's not more of me.
But it's always just difficult because we always
It
tell
is.
you to talk really close to your mic. So
Yeah.
this is your warning. Now make sure your mic is close to your
Love
mouth.
it.
Otherwise, we will have like people trying to reach you from the other sides of the room.
No worries.
Thank you. Well, is there anything you learned in particular, like one thing or like any hobbies you picked up or anything that's been noticeable?
I would say, so I bought a house in 2019.
That's so exciting.
And just learning how to
gosh.
do everything, like replace the
Yeah.
toilet, build a fence.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, those are just not things you think about, and
Yeah.
then you have the time to think about them and do them. And
Yeah.
COVID allowed me to do that. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah.
actually such a huge thing. I feel like those things when you're younger, you don't realize how valuable they are. And then you get older and you're like, wow, this is lifelong skills.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Did
Love
you
to hear
have
it.
any girls help you at all with that or no?
Oh.
Was it just your roommates?
no, it's just my roommates.
Okay.
Just Carter and my buddy Ben. And we
Okay.
were able to knock it out.
Do you
But-
want a girl to help you around the house, or are you more of like a stay in your like another lane, please?
No, I feel like if she's capable of doing that, that would be awesome. That's like quality time, right? Those
Oh,
love
yes.
languages.
Oh,
We
yeah.
probably should touch on
We
that.
should probably touch on
We
that.
should probably touch on this.
It's a
So-
staple question.
Do you want to go ahead or should I?
Go ahead. I think we
Okay.
already know what the question is. So, what are your love languages?
She's got it. Okay. Do you want to go first?
I can go
I'll let you
first.
take the lead.
So physical touch.
Okay.
And then I would say acts of service and quality time are right there.
Okay.
They're neck and neck.
I love that. Yeah, I feel like honestly all of them are good things, so it's kind of hard to decide, but I feel like mine are physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay.
And then who doesn't love quality time?
Right.
So I feel like that makes sense. So
What are your go-to words of affirmation that you would want from someone?
go to at words. It kind of depends. I feel like good communication and like validating your interest
Okay.
through
Oh.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was expecting like you look
you
pretty
You
today.
look pretty, or
Yeah.
like
Tell me
you
I'm pretty.
did great
Yes.
at work
No, no, no,
today.
no.
Yes. I guess
No.
I'm a little confused. I think everybody interprets each love language a little differently.
Yes.
Because when I think of physical touch, I think hand holding.
Oh,
we know
do you do a lot of
think
hand holding?
too,
Well,
but-
okay, Spencer, you were here last week, so I definitely was like drilling him with like the hand holding stuff because he said that. So
You do a lot of hand holding. It's your favorite thing to
no,
do.
I was the cuddler.
Oh,
Gotta
you were
cuddle.
the cuddler.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your top physical touch moment.
I
The
would say
cuddling.
so, yeah.
Do it every day, every
Yeah.
morning before work,
If I
after
could.
work. It's just your favorite
All the
thing.
time.
Love it.
All
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh.
that's actually a good question. Are you like a morning cuddler or a nighttime cuddler?
Oh.
Because sometimes
Interesting.
like at night, people are like, go to the other side of the bed, like don't touch
I've
me.
heard about that.
Yes.
I've heard about that from some of my friends. I would say nighttime, because
Okay.
I'm a morning person, so like I want to
I'm
get
a
up,
morning person too.
I want to get the day started,
Yep.
get rolling.
Yep.
So
I'm like a night person turned morning person because of work. You kind of have to, because otherwise I'm like after work, I want to be able to see friends and not be like doing all the things that I want to do in the morning, like work out. It just wastes so much time. So I'm
Right.
like, get up early, have your morning routine, work out, have your work, start your
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
So segue, what do you do for work?
I do, it's like I work in an agency, a small agency, and I do graphic design and communications. So
Okay.
what about
Very
you?
cool. I am in software sales
Okay.
for a company downtown here.
Okay.
So
What company?
Give it to us.
It's
Oh my gosh, yeah.
T-Flow knows.
Sorry, wasn't expecting to know, but
We'll
I
catch
do.
up on that later.
Yes, we will have to touch on that.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well, do you like it? Is it something you want to continue to do?
I do. I like it a lot. It's I started during the pandemic, so
Oh my gosh.
it was crazy to work from home, on board from home,
I
and it's
know.
been great.
That's
My
so
dog
good.
loves it. He gets all the walks he needs.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
Airedale Terrier.
Okay.
Is that a good cuddler?
Try and-
He
Yeah.
is a good cuddler.
Is that your nighttime
Great-
cuddler?
Great cuddler. Yep.
Okay, so I actually want to know if you're a nighttime cuddler or a morning cuddler. 'cause we
Okay.
didn't give you the chance to answer. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you've been waiting to know.
Yeah.
I feel like nighttime. I feel like morning doesn't make as much sense. Like you can, but like you're
Yeah.
ready to start your day and get going.
Are you
so
gonna like fall asleep cuddling?
We
Both
might.
Of you.
Me?
Are you talking about us or
Like,
Mm.
Well, that's,
yeah.
that's the point. If
For
we're doing
you
it at
too,
nighttime,
we're
right?
like-
Right.
can you fall asleep cuddling? I guess is my question.
For sure.
Yeah.
What? Your
I feel
arm
like-
doesn't fall asleep. Like if you've got the girl, like
Well, then I wake up like an hour later and I'm just
You have to like
Oh.
back
Throw her
away.
off the
what do you
bed,
mean
yeah.
throw? Gently.
Gently like make them know that you still care, but like you're ready to go to bed.
Yep.
Okay.
It's time to go.
I
Yeah.
guess back on the love. Sorry, not that like what you don't do for
She
work isn't
can't.
super interesting. I'm just still on this
Oh my
love
God.
language thing. What's another like physical touch example that you like? I guess you said
Ooh.
cuddling. Madison,
Yeah.
what's one for you? Like, what's your go-to?
Okay. I feel like the little things, like touching their shoulder, like comfort things like their back or like
Sure.
just to like know that they care. It doesn't need to be like excessive, but just like the little gestures I think matter.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I also asked this question last week, and I think it sparks good conversation. But when was your last relationship, and why did it end?
Okay. I'm gonna let you take this one. You look like
Okay.
you look ready.
Well, he's already also
I've-
answered it,
I've
so
answered
you
it.
gotta. It's in
So
your
So
court
let's
too.
see if you paid that close of attention last week.
okay. I did watch it back.
Ooh.
You can't hear it out there.
Okay. Okay, that's
true.
fair.
That's
fair.
true.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2018.
Okay.
2.5 years, and just like it's one of those relationships where you just kind of keep it going because like you want to try, and
Yeah.
you don't want to fail,
Yeah.
and it just the writing was on the wall way long ago, and it just started to tear apart. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
it's good.
It's okay. We all get our heart broken every now and then.
Yep.
But
I
that's why
know.
Spencer's here.
That's
why
right.
you're here.
That's right.
That's why you're here. Well, I relate to that a lot. My last one ended last summer, actually, beginning of last summer. But we did long distance for a whole year,
Ooh.
and he had to like add another year of school because he wanted to stretch his school year out. Plus, like there were already some compatibility issues, so it just felt like
Yeah.
we tried, and then I was like, I don't see another year of long distance. It's plus COVID. It was just so hard,
Yeah.
and it just
Long-
made sense.
yeah.
So
So
Oh,
COVID
yeah.
takes another relationship.
can they take
It's-
one more, please? Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Mine started in COVID, but
How
okay.
did,
Whoa.
did that go
I know.
well? We'll
Let's
talk
go.
off camera.
Yeah, sorry. Wait. So you did long distance for a whole year?
Yeah, so we actually met, very crazy story, we met on a street in Chicago on St. Patrick's Day.
A street.
Oh my.
We kissed on the street. We just like met after going to a bar. My friends and I were having a fun time. He ended up flying to Minnesota a month later to meet me, and we dated since. So kind of a
Romantic,
rom-com.
yeah,
Rom-com.
for
Whoa,
sure.
that's like very
Yeah.
spontaneous too.
I know. We're like always said, like you could have been a homeless person. Like
Yeah.
why did we?
Literally.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he wasn't homeless. Don't worry.
Well,
yeah.
no judgment if you did. But okay, well, our date is already wrapping up.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know it's so fast.
Isn't it so fast?
It went so
It's
fast.
So
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
last week, and I've told you guys this, but just so the audience knows, we usually ask what went well, what didn't go well. This week we are switching it up to what did you find the most attractive about one another during this conversation today?
I'll go first.
All
I
right,
feel like it's
all
my
right.
turn.
Yep.
I feel like you were really, really engaged, and I feel like you're really good at like listening, but then also having like questions that relate to that thing. Sometimes people just ask like random stuff, but I feel like you were really, really intentional with what you asked, and then brought on really good conversation. So I enjoyed that.
That was a good answer.
Thank
Yeah, that
you.
was a
And that-
great answer.
That's what I would say attracted me was you seem very thoughtful, and like what you
Oh.
mentioned within
Yeah.
COVID, just like trying to be silent and learn from that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was my attractive feature that I
Oh.
saw
Awesome.
in
Well,
Madison.
Sorry, I have to cut you guys now, but we're gonna have to say goodbye to Madison now.
Hopefully not for too long.
Yeah.
No, it will be quick, but we will bring you up at the end. So
Okay.
thank
well,
you so
so
much.
Thank
good
you.
meeting
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course.
All right. Okay.
Welcome, Brooke.
Oh boy,
Well-
she's got a prop.
Uh-oh. Okay, Spencer. Spencer, this is Brooke. Brooke, this is Spencer.
Hi,
Ni-
Spencer. How
Nice
are
to meet
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so I watched your episode last time.
Great.
And you came out with quite the line to start. So I was thinking, how do I follow that up? And I decided to ask Siri for help. And I said, Siri, give me some pickup lines.
Okay.
And Siri said, just be yourself. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yep.
So I was thinking, I was like, what's a Brooke thing? Like, what's something I could bring up that fits me? And so instead of giving you a pickup line, I thought I would give you a pickup lime.
Whoa.
So, straight from my fridge.
I like that.
Oh, that's
I like
really
that.
good. Jeez.
I know
Maybe
you-
we should take that with a
Dang.
tequila shot to follow.
Can we? Do they
Tequila
serve
is
those
my
here?
favorite
Definitely
kind of
not.
alcohol, so I am down if you are.
What brand?
Oh, I have this brand that at Total Wine they told me to pick, and it's so good, but I can't remember what it's called. So
Okay, hold on one second. Brooke, you got an audience of people over here telling you to put the mic a little closer.
Okay,
to
okay.
your
Thank
mouth.
you so much.
That's okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to start starting this off with make sure it's close to your
yeah,
mouth.
totally.
Okay.
All good.
But back to Total Wine and tequila. You don't know the brand.
Don't
What-
know.
I don't know the brand, but it's so good. So if we go on a second date, I will let you know what it is.
Okay.
So
Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
do
like
we
that.
like shots? That's another.
Yeah, I can do some
Yeah.
tequila shots.
I'm
Some.
a marg or a straight shot person. I'll even drink it out of the bottle. Yeah. I don't
Whoa.
drink that much either, but when I do,
Whoa.
I like it strong. So
That's
Brooke.
aggressive. Jeez, Brooke. When
and
did
spicy,
when-
a spicy
A
marg
spicy
with
marg
jalapeno
is-
or like chili on the rim.
Yes.
So good, so good. So
Where's-
Best marg in Minneapolis.
Oh,
Where are you
gosh.
going?
okay, Cobble Social House. I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
is.
if they have a marg, but that is my favorite drinks place, and it's in North Loop, and it is so good. So
It is.
They
It's
do
so
have
good.
a spicy.
You've been there?
Oh yeah.
oh,
Except
I
for
love
I walked
that.
around like 4 times trying to find the door.
Because it's like a speakeasy, but
I
not
know.
really. So yeah. Okay. Well, maybe
That's
that can
awesome.
be our second date spot.
Ooh.
So
I had a
Brooke is pumping the second
Yeah,
date.
Brooke
She
is
just-
doing a great
I
job
love it.
with that, and you're coming up with the ideas already. I want to come on the date with you if you're taking tequila shots. Honestly,
too
I
close to
would.
come.
maybe third date.
Wow.
Oh, ooh, if I'm lucky. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well, Brooke, since you can like take shots, I'm making an assumption here, and you can take stuff strong. When did you graduate college?
Uh-oh.
In 2020.
2020.
Oh my gosh, that's probably why she can take it. Like,
Okay, but here's the thing. I consider myself an old soul. So, yeah, I'm only 23. But if you like watched my lifestyle and the way I live my life, you would probably not think that. How old
Okay.
did you think I was?
Oh.
I was going to say right around 23,
okay,
24.
okay. I look
Yeah,
my age,
for
so
sure.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay.
that's a compliment.
What
How-
what makes you an old soul?
Oh gosh, that's such a good question.
Like, are you going to bed at 9 p.m.?
Kind of waking up at like 6 or 5:30. Yeah,
Love it.
totally. I love like old music. Dirty Dancing is one of my favorite movies.
Sure.
I just love like the little things in life, and I feel like that's something that sometimes people in like our generation don't really stop to appreciate as much. So I don't know. Hopefully that answers your question.
Good answer.
But
Good
yeah,
answer.
Are you an
Yeah.
old soul, Spencer?
are you?
Yes, I've been called grandpa by a couple of my friends for going to bed early.
Yes.
And just,
I heard grandparents are the most fun to take shots with.
Last weekend, my friends are trying to get me to go out somewhere, and I was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, it closes at 11. And I was like, okay, yes, I'm in.
honestly, COVID closing at 11, it's the best.
Yeah,
right?
I
'Cause
love
you
it.
can still get home, go to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah.
I love it too.
totally.
I'm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning.
Okay.
Morning for sure.
So I need to hear about your morning routine. Do you have one?
Morning routine. Yes, I do.
Please spell.
I'll be honest, it's gotten worse since
Okay,
working from
fair
home.
enough. Fair enough.
But it's usually wake up, take the dog for a walk, get him his exercise.
Oh yes, your dog. What's your dog's name?
Stash.
Oh, that's
Like
a really cool name.
mustache.
And it's an Airedale Terrier. I have a good memory. Just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
So my
She did her
aunt.
homework.
I didn't even know what kind of. I don't even remember. You just said it the
Well,
last
I
date.
remember it because my aunt has an Airedale Terrier. She's my
Okay.
godmother, and her dog's name is Betty, and it has the same birthday as I do. So we always co-celebrate our birthdays. Yeah. So,
So the dog's name's Betty,
Betty.
and you're Brooke.
and I'm Brooke.
Any correlation there? Because godmother.
Honestly, my
Right?
godmother's name is Kelly, and that's my middle name. So many connections.
Wow.
Yeah, but back to the morning routine.
I'm kind of lost. Yeah, back to the morning routine.
Back to the morning routine. Then it's time to make breakfast. It's usually eggs every morning,
Okay.
English muffin,
Mhm.
toast, whatever it may be, and then it's time to go to work.
Okay.
For
So
sure.
wake up, breakfast, work.
Yes.
You're ready for
I'm
Shower,
ready.
brush teeth,
Well,
wash
y-
face.
T-Flow, come on. It's work
We
from home.
don't need all the little
It's
details.
just
So
kinda-
are you wearing your Christmas pajamas to work then?
Yeah.
Like me?
Depends on if I have a Zoom meeting or not. I mean, it's
There-
like
oh my gosh, when I get the Zoom meeting notification like 10 minutes before it's about to start and I'm still in my pajamas, that is my least favorite thing.
Or you
Happens
just
all
wear
the
your
time.
pajamas. I wear my pajamas.
yeah.
Okay, well, what do you do, Brooke?
Oh, okay, you're gonna think I'm weird, but I'm just gonna go for it, okay? So I wake up around 5:30 or 6,
Love it.
20 minutes of movement, some sort, like yoga, Pilates, something like that.
Okay.
I'm an instructor on the side, so I kind of just like to do
Yoga
my own
or
thing.
Pilates or both?
Bar actually.
Okay.
I'm pursuing yoga someday, but
Okay.
that's my favorite. And then next, I meditate for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I
Okay.
journal for about whatever rest of the time. And then I go on a walk and I listen to like a podcast, music, and I just like get sunlight and like start my day.
Wow.
I'm a big morning routine person.
This
How
is-
long does this take?
This is awesome.
Like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
And this is like, so do you work right now? Like, do you have a
Yep,
full-time job
I
too?
start around 7:30 or 8, so yep, that's where.
And you, okay, sorry, you can ask whatever question you want, but do you walk like in the freezing cold?
Oh, I was going inside for a while. I'll be
Okay.
honest. Slipping is something that would happen to me very easily. A lot of like crazy, weird things happen to me all the time. So I was going inside. But now
Gotcha.
it's amazing. I love it. The sun's up early. It's amazing. So yeah.
This is going to be a really off the wall question.
Okay.
But just to see if you can correlate it with this. Do you know On It? Or have you heard of Aubrey Marcus?
No.
No? Definitely recommend like his podcast
Oh,
and his book.
podcast. Okay.
Oh.
But it was literally like what you described. He's like, to have the perfect day, you should
Is it
wake
called
up.
the 20-20-20 method?
No.
Oh, that's what I've been
no.
following.
It's
so
own the day.
own the day. I love that.
And
Okay.
his whole routine is exactly what you just described. Like get up, get movement,
Yeah.
meditate, journal, get
And honestly,
sunlight.
So this is going to come as a shock. I'm actually an introvert at heart, but I'm a great fake extrovert. And I feel like getting that alone
Is that
time.
before or after the tequila shots?
Before, definitely.
Okay.
No, trust me, it's just about charging, like while you're alone, like recharging. But when I'm with people, like love it. Social butterfly.
Gotcha.
But anyways, what I was saying was, oh gosh, where was I? The alone time in the morning
Oh.
gives me the ability to like go do things at night
Right.
and like be present with my friends, and I love that. It's so helpful.
how does that play into a relationship then? Do you still like need that same alone time?
Good
Yeah,
question.
that's a great question. I love it. So like me creating my morning routine and getting that alone time enables me for the rest of the day to be available emotionally to like
Sure.
everyone in my life. And so I feel like in a relationship, it would kind of do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Good. Yeah.
Okay, Spencer, you
Good
should
answer.
ask her the question that I asked you.
Tell me about your most recent relationship. Was that right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
when did it end?
And when did it end?
And why?
Okay,
why?
so
Tell me everything.
I've never been in a relationship.
Never like.
Serious?
I've had
Never serious.
situationships,
Sure.
and the most
Did you
like,
say situationships?
Yeah.
That's okay.
that's a thing, right?
All right, yeah. I got you.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I like it.
Like you're almost there, but you never quite cross the finish line. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Most recent, like probably maybe like the fall, and then there was a more serious one in like 2019. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's the last times I've had relationships. And honestly, I spend a lot of time by myself, so I feel like I'm really confident, independent, and I'm not looking for just anything. I'm looking for something that fits, something that's right. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Awesome.
why hasn't it ever crossed the finish line? Is it you, or has it been the other person, or has it been both? Or
are you my therapist?
maybe?
T-Flow is.
I go a little like deep, so
Okay. I honestly feel like it comes down to compatibility and like finding someone that really fits with your life and helps you grow and change. And if that's not there, like you might as well just move on until you find that. There's no need to waste your time.
Right.
So that's the way
That's
I view
true.
things. How about you?
I would definitely agree with that. I'll answer the question.
Okay.
My relationship ended in 2018. It's like
2018.
2.5 years,
Okay.
and it was definitely that same type of scenario where it was still trying to make it work, and like should have ended way earlier, right? But you want to make it work. You don't want
Yeah.
to fail.
hold
and,
on
like,
to it.
Yeah, I
It's
definitely learned.
sunk cost. That's an economic thing, but it's a sunk cost. It
Jump in
is kind of.
economic terms.
Yeah.
Love
Jeez,
it.
yeah.
Oh man.
Well, okay. Have you guys both? I should also ask this. Are you guys both on dating apps right now?
I have Hinge on my phone.
Yeah.
I have not checked it in a long,
Long
time.
time. Okay. Well, maybe if you had, we would have matched.
That's
you
that's where
go.
I was going. Like, if you saw each other on Hinge, like, have you swiped whatever you're supposed to do, or
Yeah.
like, or
Yeah. So
If-
I have Hinge and Bumble, and I do use them, but
Sure.
nothing's come of it. So
have
here
you
I am.
actually have either of you actually like gone on a date off of a dating app?
Yes.
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 Mhm.
Usually, what go well or not so well?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they normally go well.
They do normally
Yeah.
go well, and I feel like it just comes down to like. Well, one thing is that I feel like dates are often like an interview. Honestly, we're kind of
They
interviewing
are.
a little bit
Yeah.
right now.
For sure.
And so if you can get out and do something like an activity, that honestly helps more because you can see someone's personality and you can get to know how they react to certain situations.
Yep.
And I feel like that's kind of where a lot of first dates go wrong, is where you just interview each other and you're looking for yes or no items and you're just checking off a list. So
Yep.
that's something I've been trying to work on, like staying away from and just like seeing how the person is and seeing how they
sure.
react. And
Yeah.
this is kind of like that because it's
Yeah,
an
It
experience,
is.
definitely.
It is.
right? Yeah.
What
okay.
are? Oh,
Well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Wha-
have to stop you.
why?
Okay, ask your question quick.
I was just gonna say, can you remember like one or two of your Hinge
Yeah.
questions?
Oh,
Like
what
that you-
mine are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You asked this last time, didn't you?
I did.
So I looked before.
Yep.
Okay. So I've got I'm looking for someone who likes a little spice in their life. My spice cabinet is out of this world, literally. It is. It's
For the
overfilling.
spicy margs.
Yes. Well, no, just cooking in general. Like,
Okay.
spice is what makes so many things so good.
So you like to cook?
I cook for, like, Easter, Christmas. I cook for everything with my family.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Next one is I geek out on. It's a ton of my interests. I've got, like, behavioral economics on there, yoga, food, things like that.
Sure.
And then the last one, oh gosh, what is it? Oh, it's tell me your favorite sunset or sunrise. And then also like a music that you're into right now. Okay,
Wow.
your turn.
My
Do we have
turn.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Flow's upset.
I'm not upset. Sorry. Technical difficulties happening in the
Um,
background. So
Okay.
So I think, what's your mantra?
Okay.
Health is wealth.
I love that.
My greatest skill,
Yeah.
carrying in all the groceries in one trip.
That is so hard to do. Oh my gosh. I swear I get stronger every time. So much stronger.
And then the last one I think is, what's a shower thought you had recently? And I said, why am I thinking about hinge answers?
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of an odd shower thought. So I
Yeah.
respect it.
yeah, true.
Right?
Okay.
How long are you spending in there?
Too long, apparently.
Yep. I can already tell you that because I'm like in and out of there. Most girls are. Fun fact, I think guys take longer.
I do.
Okay, so we are actually like overtime here, but I want to ask.
Way to go, Brooke.
Yeah, come on, Spencer. I'm just kidding. So what was the most attractive thing you found about each other during this conversation?
Who goes first?
Whoever wants to go first.
You got an answer?
Okay. Okay. I honestly loved the eye contact that you made. You were so like captivating to talk to, and your attention was on me, not Taylor, and I loved that. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor.
No.
but that was awesome, and you asked great questions, so
Thank
you're
you.
a great date.
Thank you. I love the pickup line.
Thank you.
Excuse me, the line.
You don't have to keep it if you don't want to, but
I'll
you
keep
could
it.
make a mark with it.
Maybe I'll make margs. Maybe I'll have tequila shots
I'm
with
telling
it.
you the
Who
tequila
knows?
shot to follow this evening,
You might have
no
to.
matter who the second date is.
You got it.
Mhm.
You got
Okay,
it.
so we're gonna have to say goodbye to you now, Brooke, but we will bring you back up at the end here when he makes his decision for the
Awesome.
second date.
So
So,
nice to meet
bro.
you, Spencer.
Nice
Yep.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Madelyn is on her way up. We love her outfit too. I complimented her already, so she looks very good. Hello, hello, Madelyn.
Hello.
How
Is this
Welcome.
close enough?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
great
been learning.
question. Okay,
I'm a teacher, so I predict to do well at this because I teach into a mic.
Okay, so yes, the closer
Wow.
you put to your mouth, the better.
Lovely.
Okay, mics are hot. You can go for it.
All right. Well, what intrigues me about you is that you seem very adventurous. So I want to know what is on your bucket list nationally and internationally.
Ooh, great question. Internationally, I definitely want to ride an elephant. So maybe I can do that nationally too.
Okay, okay.
But definitely want to ride an elephant. I just went to Utah. It's amazing.
Where in
Gorgeous.
Utah?
All 5 of the parks.
Oh, in
All
one
five.
trip?
Yes.
Oh my
One week.
goodness.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
I highly recommend it.
Oh, I went to Moab. That's like my favorite. I love, like, it's so red and beautiful.
Yes.
Anyone that hasn't been there is like, wait, what?
Yeah. No,
I
you
mean-
have to go.
Okay.
You have
Yes,
to go.
lovely.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2.
There's 2 of them. I would say Yosemite though.
Wait. What was your favorite? Did you hike? Sorry, I
Yes.
assume hiking is like my adventure.
Right.
How do you adventure?
Yes, hiking for sure.
Okay.
I would say Angels was amazing.
Angel's Landing?
Angels Landing
That's
was
my
amazing.
favorite hike I've ever done in my whole life. Did you did you go all the way up? That's important.
Of
okay.
course.
Like chains and everything.
Chains and everything.
all right, then I
I
can
just like
respect
to
him.
comment right now how animated you are.
Uh-oh.
Like we love
I'm
this.
doing my
I
teacher.
love
It's
the
the teacher.
points. I love
I know.
the, like,
I'm too
hand
much. I'm
gestures.
sorry.
I'm sitting here. Spencer's sitting there with his arms crossed, leaning
Oh, I'm
against.
sorry.
Yeah, let's get a little more animated.
All right, we're here.
Yeah, you gotta. It's okay. I can be the animation. You can be the calm.
What grade do you teach?
I teach first grade.
First
Oh.
grade.
First grade.
so
I
you-
taught kindergarten last year, and it was
You
a
decided to
shit
take
show.
a step up.
Love my kindergartners, but it was. Sorry, am I not supposed to swear?
No, you can swear.
It
all
was
you want.
crazy, but I love first grade. It's a beautiful grade, and I love it.
Love that. Why? I guess early education or why younger
I
ages?
used to think the younger the better, and because they're cuter. I learned that's not true. But I just love. I think I'm really passionate about the opportunity gap. If you ever heard about that,
I
Okay.
haven't.
basically.
What is that?
Okay. So basically, there's a huge disparity in education, especially in Minnesota, between Black and white students.
Oh.
So I teach in North Minneapolis, very passionate about closing that gap, and I think that it can be closed when it's early on, but when they're older, if kids get to 4th grade and they can't read, they're like
It's
basically
already
pretty much going to jail.
Too far behind.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the younger the better in terms of like changing the trajectory of their life.
Yeah,
is my
that's
thought.
actually
Wow.
very interesting.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
Very insightful.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
am learning something new every day, and that is definitely learn
Yes.
something for the
Definitely look into the opportunity gap if you haven't. Everyone check it out. It's very important to know about. But I noticed that you are a fireman on like your
On the
part-time.
side.
Tell me about that.
Yep.
How'd you get into
Okay,
it?
wait, before you answer that is like a thing that most girls find so attractive. Like, oh, if you're a firefighter, they're so hot.
What is it though? We wear these baggy
I don't-
clothes.
personally,
like,
I
where
don't-
our
It's the
face is
calendars.
covered.
It's the calendar.
Men in the uniform. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I just had to
Sure.
throw that out there. So that was definitely a good thing that you threw in your bio. Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good question. I was just like out of school, did not love my full-time job, wanted to do something more, wanted to make a difference, kind of find a sense of purpose, and I was able to do that, right? And I've loved it ever since. When I moved down here, I just joined a new department, so I'm relearning all the skills again, and it's just like reinvigorated me for sure.
Very cool.
Have you actually put out a fire?
A couple. I mean, it's so hard. Like, it's not a full-time department. It's
Yeah.
hard to like save homes, so you're kind of just like outside spraying it down. Like,
Hanging out.
yeah, but it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so rewarding.
And
but
it fills you up.
Isn't the
That's
stuff super heavy too? Like I remember doing like the clinics, and like you have to be in like serious shape, and you have to pass a bunch of stuff. Like
nice. She's saying you're buff.
yes, and you have to pass like a million background checks. Like I know
Oh.
they.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you do.
Okay.
You do.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
But yes, it is. It's very heavy. Can be heavy.
Yeah.
I've seen all types of people do it.
Love that.
Guys, gals, old, young.
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
matter.
That's
Doesn't
cool.
matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone can be a
I hadn't
firefighter.
thought-
Spencer, will you ask her the boyfriend question or girlfriend question?
Oh, goodness.
Boyfriend or girlfriend question.
Let's hear it.
What was your most recent relationship? How long was it?
Okay.
And why did it end?
This is an interesting question. It was ended pretty recently. We broke up in February. Dated for like a few months. He was like such a great guy. Like totally, he was so sweet and so kind. But there was just a chemistry piece that was missing that I know that I need and he deserves also. So just wasn't a forever thing. And I think that can like last for a certain extent, but it's just fair to both people to move on when you know it's not forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Good answer.
that's
Yeah.
very true.
Do I get your answer?
You do, but what was like the spark that was missing? What was the chemistry
good
that
question.
wasn't
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that like I felt sometimes that we didn't like giggle together, or we would like
Okay.
run out of things to talk about. And I think like with your person, you should be able. Can I swear on this?
Yes.
You should be able to just shoot the shit. Like the boring and like the
For
day to day should be like the best time of your life. So and yeah, I think that there should be
How
like
did you meet?
Bumble. Oh goodness, I hate
Okay,
this.
see,
I
So you
don't.
made the
I don't
first
do the
move.
apps. I don't do the apps. I was like, you look like somebody I would actually go on a date with. Like, let's just go on a date. I'm known for asking people on dates.
We
It's like
love
my-
that.
yeah.
We love that.
I'm
though.
like, life is too short.
Come
This
on,
is
ladies,
too
we need
fun.
more of that in
Yeah,
this
like,
world.
let's get some confident girls out here. But yeah, and he was so sweet. But just not my person.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Spencer's had to answer this
I
question
know.
like 6
I know.
times.
Honestly, it's fine. I'm
We'll
sure
we'll
I've
give
heard
you
it.
the spark notes at the end, but I
Sounds
can
good.
honestly tell you it
The
ended in
listeners are like, well, let's go.
2018 and there was no chemistry and it
No,
was a long
I knew
time
that.
coming.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew
because
that.
you listened.
Yeah.
Sea flow.
I did my research. I got it.
I should know her name at this. Just kidding. I'm just
We
kidding.
can
This
talk
poor
about that.
girl. Okay, yes. Let's move on.
I'm just
for her
kidding. I'm
sake.
just kidding.
Yes.
Okay. Something I haven't asked yet that I'm
Uh-oh.
actually
Uh-oh.
curious. What's an absolute deal breaker?
Oh, I love this question because I have such an answer for it,
Okay.
and I'm
The
worried.
energy. I
I'm
love it.
worried because
If it's
I
being
worry.
rude to waiters, can we find a
no,
different
no,
answer?
no.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
I worry because I don't know if you do it, so it's okay if you don't. But my thing is dancing at the bar. Like if you don't dance at the bar, it's a personality thing, you know?
I
What
would agree
bar?
with that.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Do you dance at the bar?
I've been known to dance at some bars.
Okay.
I'm not
Yes.
digging that
There you go.
answer. What's the
Yeah,
some
I would just say that you
bars
wouldn't want to see me dancing
Okay,
at said
that's
bars.
fine. I don't care about the shame level of
Could
it,
be embarrassing.
but you got to be able to like put it out there.
Have you
and
seen
dance.
people that don't dance at bars?
Oh yeah, my like high school boyfriend. Sorry, my high school boyfriend did not dance at the bar, and it was like after I broke up with him, I was like, no way, never again. Not because it's like a greater analogy of like how you are in life. I think. Like I
Oh,
think
wow.
you're more adventurous and you're more just like you don't care what people think. You just want
Right.
to have fun
Yeah.
and you enjoy like the moment that you're in.
Yeah,
I
kind of
don't
like
know.
coming on here.
Yeah,
Like you don't
right?
care.
Right? What,
Experience
No.
something new.
yeah.
Nothing to lose.
What's your deal breaker?
My deal breaker, I would say being passive aggressive.
Oh.
Oh.
You gotta be direct with me. Like
Okay.
Oh.
if something's pissing you off about me,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
that's
gotta
fair.
tell me.
That's
I
really big. Yeah,
love that
communication.
answer.
If I'm gonna be walking around on eggshells, like I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna try
That's
to
fair.
help identify what it is.
Yes.
Like if I ask you once, twice, I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
you know?
fair. I love that.
Well,
yeah,
and
good
I-
communication. That's
I
the key
think
to every
a
good
lot-
relationship.
Yeah, a lot of girls can be passive aggressive.
Yes,
For sure.
fair.
Like
I'm not. I talk a lot. I tell everything on my mind. So
that's good. Okay, is there an absolute must in a significant other that needs to have a check mark by it for you to date them?
Ooh,
Ooh.
counter mark.
I think that I need I'm like a very deep person. Like I care about things really deeply and like I don't like surface level conversations and all that. Like when I meet somebody, I'm like, I want to know, when are you your happiest? When are you your worst? Like, what do you love most in life? Like I think that I need a level of depth, and that's like something that by dating around, I've like noticed that I'm drawn to. Like when people like care about things and they think deeply.
And they've got a
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with that. And then I would also say, like, you just have to be able to challenge one another, right? Like, you have to pick me up. I have to pick you up. So if you have that quality, like, what's going to stop us, right?
Yeah. Cute.
Yep.
Love that.
Okay, what
It's okay.
happens if you guys have like opposing opinions on something? Is that something that's hard for you, or do you like the challenge and try to see a different perspective? Because I think a lot of people like to just give up and let's say we don't talk about it, or
No, I'm a big talker. I talk about everything, and I love hearing people out. I'm very like open-minded. I'm also super indecisive, so I like need to talk things out. No, I think that if you were small-minded, that's a different thing than just having a different opinion. I would need someone open-minded and like willing to see my side of things, but I don't expect everyone to think exactly like me. That's crazy.
Totally agree with that. And especially, like, everything that's happened in the last year and a half, like, there's such a divide among us, and like more people need to be open-minded and like hear the other side of all
Yeah.
opinions.
I
Yeah.
would agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's getting a little heavy. My
I told you I go too deep.
my
too fast.
timer is going off on my watch. That means
Oh,
our
wow.
date has come
That's it?
to an end. I know. So
Come on.
before we end here, what was the most attractive thing you learned about one another this
Oh.
evening?
You can go first.
Yeah, I like that you're a teacher.
Thank you.
I respect that a ton. My mom was a teacher,
Mm.
so I know like all the hard work that goes into it. And then definitely the hiking, right?
Yeah,
You've got
I
that,
know. I was like, oh,
that adventurous spirit.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I think you just have like I don't know if it's a fact that I learned about you, but your energy is just really like gentle, and I feel like there's all these cameras and lights, but I
Yes.
feel like comfortable in your presence, and yeah, that's nice. So, and I also loved when you said hiking. I was like, okay, good. So yeah, very important. And I also noticed that you ski, which I like to ski. So I was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
not that I learned that here.
Okay, well, we're going to have to say goodbye to you now, Madeline, but we will bring you back up in a few minutes.
Please, thank you.
Nice to meet you, Madelyn.
Spencer, welcome back. It's just us two now. We've wrapped
know.
up all 3 dates. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. The energy in here is really high.
The crowd is
Yes.
lively.
Yes,
People are ready for the decision.
they are. Okay.
I don't know if I am though.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's why we were going to talk about it.
Okay,
But,
all right.
okay, but before we even get into that, I want to know what it was like as a king versus a contestant. Like, you started the night off nervous.
I did. Very nervous.
But like, I feel like you have nothing to be nervous on that side because it's like they're all like fighting for you. So
True. And I was trying to make them as comfortable as
Yeah.
they could be, right? Because
Right.
I've been in their shoes, and it's not a big deal, right?
right.
They just need to come on here and
Right.
have some conversation. But
So and I always feel like people warm up.
yes.
So like by the third date, you're like, oh, this is easy. Like this conversation's easy. So would you say that's the case for tonight?
I totally agree. It got
Okay.
better and easier
Yes.
each date that
Yes.
came on.
So always kudos to the girls that we had on.
Yes.
Very difficult to come on and do this. It's a little scary. The setting is different. Like there's a crowd of people, there's lights, there's multiple cameras, and then you're in a box, it feels like.
You
with-
are. So like anyone that wants
Yes.
to come on, it's not that bad.
Okay. Awesome.
It's
Okay.
just me and T-Flow
It is.
talking.
It's just me. It's just me and Spencer. So, okay, we're going to go through each date,
Go.
kind of talk about like what happened, what you liked, and then we'll bring them back up here and then you'll ask someone on a second date.
All right.
Okay. So, first we had Madison.
Madison. Yes.
So, how did that conversation go?
Good. You know, I like that she did her homework. She came up with the
Yes.
same pickup line.
Yes.
I thought that was creative.
I liked
clever.
that too.
Yeah. And it seemed like she really took some time over COVID to like really grow
Yes.
and like understand who she is as a person and
I
what she wants.
Yeah, I think the thing that I found that stuck out, I know I'm not supposed to share my feelings, but how she met that guy on the street and started
Right.
dating him. Like, awesome. That's so cool.
So spontaneous.
Like, that's
romantic.
not something you find every day.
Yeah. No.
But good for her. Okay. And we didn't get, that one went fast, too.
It did.
That was a quick, that one
So-
felt like
I feel
the
like
time.
you were cheating the time.
I really wasn't. You can look at my, like,
We got to get like the
timestamp
date
on my
night
watch.
podcast timer like up here.
I know. We probably could. Then it would help you guys. So, okay. Then we had Brooke.
Brooke. Yep.
So, Brooke, how was your conversation with Brooke? That one went a little long.
That one did.
That
I
one
was
went a
maybe
little,
trying to steal time from you.
I think you both were a little bit. The connection was there.
Yep. Yeah, the connection was there. You know, I thought Brooke loved the pickup lime.
Oh, that
the
was
lime,
great.
the prop.
Yes.
It was great. Loved that. And for how young she was, it seemed like she was pretty mature. And
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we don't really even know how old the other two ladies are.
that's right. We never got that information.
So you don't know if Brooke could be the oldest, for all you know.
There we go.
But she just graduated. But she had her stuff together that morning routine.
she had her stuff together, but the tequila, that's concerning. I mean,
Oh, you
I don't
better
know.
bite your tongue there. You're talking to Tequila Sheila right here. So I love tequila. But you have some work to do on your morning routine if that's what.
I do.
Me too, though. Like,
I think we all do after listening to Brooke's
yeah,
morning
if that's
routine.
like a consistent thing for her, like, awesome. I need to take notes there. So, okay. And then I'm trying to think what else did she say that you liked and responded well to? She'd never been in a relationship before.
That's a little concerning. Like, is she ready to go on a second
Well,
date?
Who knows, Spence? You also are 28 and not in a relationship. So
What are you saying?
I don't know. I don't know. You
Mm.
just saying, playing devil's advocate here a little bit. Okay.
call. Good
Just
point.
kidding. Just kidding. Sorry. Okay, then we had Madelyn, the teacher.
Brought the energy
Yeah.
Oh, my.
She was so animated. Like
all over.
her hands and her eye contact and her gestures, like she was very like excited to be here,
She
which
was.
which is a great way to come on, I think. Like
Yeah, she totally broke the ice.
Yes.
Like,
totally.
caught me slacking.
Yeah.
Leaning against the wall.
I did. Yep, for sure did.
But
Well,
yeah, that was awesome that she came out here with that much energy.
Right. And
spunk.
I'm going to come on a whim here, and I'm going to say she had the most compatible interests that you did. Like, she
True.
liked
True.
a lot of the same
Hiking,
things. Yes.
skiing.
We didn't even get to her morning routine, but her profession, she talked about her profession a lot. She's very passionate about what she does.
I'm sure as a teacher, you've
Yeah.
got to get up
Right.
pretty early. And
Right.
yeah, the gap, right? Or
Yeah.
the divide.
The
This is-
opportunity gap, is that what it
This
was?
is terrible. I should know this.
I should
But
know
yeah.
it too, but I just learned it, and I know I'm going to look at it Google later. So, but which we all should be doing because she encouraged us to do that. So.
She did.
Sorry,
She did.
we forgot. But okay, so of all three, was there a clear person that you stuck out?
You know, I don't know. They were all so great. Like,
Yes.
there was not anyone that was bad. They're all
No.
great. It's a tough decision, for sure.
Okay.
I had to call my mom. Like, Mom, who do I pick?
Really, what
No,
did
I'm
she?
kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say, what does Mrs. have to say here? Okay, so I guess, do you have the person in your head?
Honestly, I
Yes.
think it's gonna be a game time decision.
Okay.
A last second
Okay. Well, are you ready for
full
them to
court
come?
heave
Okay.
decision.
Are you
That-
ready for us to bring them up?
I think so.
Okay. Awesome.
so.
So we're gonna bring them back up here.
Okay.
We're gonna line them up, and then you'll obviously still have the microphone, and then I'm just gonna let you take it away, and you can talk about like how you can thank them all for coming on, how they all did a great job, and then make it very loud and clear who you want your second date to be, because the crowd wants to know too. There are a lot of people here, and they are very confused. So
They're confused. Okay.
they are. I've heard.
We'll set the record straight.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes. So we'll see if like the consensus is clear. If
Do
they
we
all,
do we know? Do we have a consensus of what the crowd's thinking?
You know, I don't know. I have heard
Hmm.
everything. What have you heard? Like,
I've heard everything.
I'm sure, and also just so everyone knows, everybody asks, "Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do?" And they're all hounding Spencer within like the 5 minutes we wait. So
True.
we keep our mouths shut until this next moment. So okay, we'll bring it back up here.
All right. So, ladies, thank you for coming out tonight. I was blown away by all the research and studying that you did. Loved every conversation. Had a great time, but ultimately I can only pick one to go on a second date. With that being said, Brooke, would you accept this line? Pick up.
Yes, of course.
But
Is it in Minneapolis? This is what I'm picturing.
it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's
Is
in.
that creepy?
No, I don't think so.
No. Minneapolis
It's
is
a,
big.
It's a
Yeah.
big city.
Yeah, big city. I'll find you though.